Hey, welcome to this Cold Waters gameplay video. If you love Cold Waters, then don't miss a minute of what's coming up. Hey, welcome. It's time to play some Cold Waters. Yeah, we're going to jump back in. We're going to get into our campaign with the USS Indiana and see if my video settings are working right now. Oh, excellent, excellent. Things look pretty good. Yeah. I mean, other than that ugly face, no hair, and this goofy thing on my head, things are looking great. There, I got it in the camera. Try from this side. Great. Works great. Okay. This sucks. We're in shallow water. We've got a lot of guys bearing down on us. We've got count them, two Tomahawk anti-ship missiles left. And we're in really shallow water. It's going to be exciting. Well, tell you what then, what do you say we jump in? But before we do, we're going to do the YouTube ritual, which is real simple. It's Tuesday morning. I'm doing a video after having my one pitiful cup of coffee that my good wife allows me. Most because it's not that she says I can't have any more. It's that she drinks it all. The woman is an absolute caffeine hog. I don't dare take more than my allotment or she gets really grumpy, and believe me, being a little sleepy is better than that. So I do the videos, and if you like them, then you subscribe, like, share, and comment. It's that simple. And if you'd care to help me alleviate my caffeine deficit because you're really enjoying the videos, then you can buy me a cup of coffee. There's a link to that somewhere in the description. Okay, well, right on 2 minutes, which is my goal. I often miss it. I think it's time to go. Let's get everything positioned. My workspace looks good. Yeah, I'm looking for an excuse not to jump in here. And we are off. Oh, did I dodge those guys? Let's slow down a little bit. Okay, we run hard again. That submarine's hunting for us, but maybe I can get away. Oh, no, I did not. I'm going 20 knots. I don't even know what our orders are right now. North of Iceland. Okay, it doesn't matter because we have to get in here while we're running like scalded dogs. 95 feet. For some reason I'm planed up. Let's stop that. 955 feet, 95 dB. It's time to just slow down and see what we bumped into.
Con sonar, new contact bearing.
Take me at 250 feet. Get right underneath that layer. And let's see. Fortunately, the AI does not have Mr. Pilot McBride's attitude, which is shoot on any indication of bad guys. And
new contact bearing 006.
So far, that's something on the surface. Let's see what Sierra 2 looks like. I think that was a trawler or something we're hearing on the surface. Step through this briskly. I don't think it's a Sierra. It might be an Alpha. Let's call it an Alpha right now.
Is classified as submerged submarine.
All right, we are both under the layer. Yes, we are. We're having fun. Come on now, let's resolve that. Let's just look at him, see what he's doing. Well, he's just not giving us much information. So we're going to run the old
Come right to 0,
bow
6, helm I.
through about 90 degrees here and see if we can. There we go. Now we're starting to get a smell. Now we're getting a sniff.
Dive at 2.
We're getting a sniff, and then we lose him completely. 18,000 yards.
Helm, steady course.
He's not at 32,000 yards. It's very noisy right now, and we are not getting good range information. Meanwhile, let's confirm. I think that's a reasonable assumption.
Classified as merchant.
So what do we have here? Let's F9 our way to some information. 31,000 yards? No. If he was doing 30, it's too noisy. 5 knots at 31,000 yards. This sucker is close. Yeah, 16,000. I'm surprised we hear him that far out. It's a November. Well, okay, that's why we hear him that far out, because he sounds like a bunch of garbage cans full of gravel being rolled down the road at 20 miles an hour. And so we will call him what he should be called.
Sonar Sierra 2 is classified.
All right, 15,000 yards is not a scary guy. We're just going to go ahead. In fact, let's try this. He may or may not be able to hear a thing. Let us find out by doing an off-bearing attack, assuming that he can't hear a thing. And yep, there's our weapon. And we're just going to F9 our way. This is just a passive aggressive form of evasion. We don't have to do anything. We just act like we care. We just sit here.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
And watch it happen while he shoots in the wrong direction. And that's just another stupid cold waters trick. One of my favorites. I really like it with swim outs. You can get away with it with just about anybody with swim outs.
From Sierra 2.
Yes, I can tell. And he fired a completely hopeless, pointless.
Noisemaker bearing 351.
And I don't have the interface going, so that should swing back around and punch him in the head, making him very sad. I don't even see. That's kind of interesting. We don't even see his torpedo on the. It's that noisy. We don't hear the torpedo. The torpedo is of no consequence.
Sonar switching to active search.
See if there's anybody else around. Appears not.
Con sonar switching to passive search.
But we cannot leave because even though we can't hear it.
Come right to 094.
There it is. Now we see it. We just got to get
Con helm steady course.
a few thousand yards out from him. We're still too close. Could be. We're out. Well, that was simple. Alright, north of Iceland, right? Briefing. Operating area about 200 miles north of Iceland. Man, where could that be? Oh, we're just start running in that direction. "200 miles north of Iceland" sounds like it's in it's somewhere deep ashore in Greenland, but you know, what do I know? There they are. Creepy up on them. Exo status report looks good. Let's go.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
All right. No, well, there's ice in the area, but there's no ice.
Make depth 4-5 feet. Dive by.
We don't have to worry about it.
Con sonar.
Pack
new
ice
contact
above us.
bearing 1, 2, 4. Designated Sierra 1.
100 dB. Lord. When I first started playing the game, the world was much quieter. I decided to make it more interesting by noisying the place up something fierce. Could be an alpha. We'll call it that for now.
Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
I want to get up here and check the surface.
Raise the ESM mast.
Yep, it's stuck up there.
Lower the ESM mast. Raise the radar mast.
Do a quick radar sweep.
Lower the radar mast.
No issues.
Dive at 4-5 feet. Dive by.
No issues. So this alpha is right on top of us. Let us
Come right to
turn a bit
153 helm I.
and approach him and see if we can.
Con sonar lost contact.
Yeah, we
Sierra
lost
1,
something
last
about
bearing
there's
1,
there's a
2,
dead zone
con
right off the
helm,
bow,
steady course.
which I think is fascinating.
100 feet. Dive by.
Yeah, go ahead, go to 100 feet. What do I care?
100 feet. Dive by.
We've got more water than we know what to do with here.
Dive at 100 feet. Dive by.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. And he should be right there. Right there. And we should be right in his baffles. Well, this is interesting since nobody else is here, or at least nobody else we can hear. Let's go ahead. I wonder if we can pull an off-bearing attack against him. I suspect not. When that torpedo...
Shoot 2-1. Aye, sir.
When that torpedo gets out of his baffles, he's going to shoot back. But we'll see what happens. This actually could be dumb. If it causes his torpedoes to extend, and then enable and still be able to turn and see us.
Con sonar launch transient from Sierra 1.
Well, then which way are the torpedoes going? He is pinging
Fire
away.
control, weapon acquired.
He should know to use the wire and direct those torpedoes at us, but so far, that's just not true.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 09.
I know, but I am just driving that torpedo with the wire as hard as I can. So far, his
Con
torpedoes
sonar, new contact bearing 151, designated Sierra 2.
are just stupid.
Con
BAP!
sonar, lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 092. Contact breaking up.
Well, so much for Sierra 1. Sierra 2, we can just barely hear. Get out of the NATO subs and then maybe start paying attention to this, right? Off-bearing attacks, brought to you by stupid cold water's trick. Look at that.
Torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Stupid cold water's tricks by Waz. Okay, we're looking for SSGs. We're gonna
Con
guess
sonar,
that that's a
Sierra
Juliet.
2 is classified as submerged submarine.
We're heading right for her. Let's
Come left to 1.
speed this thing up.
Helm I. Con helm.
Yep,
steady
we
course.
got her.
Come left to 089. Helm I.
Yep.
Con helm. Steady course.
Yep, this has become routine. Just what you do is you get close and you hope you don't lose the wire. That's the exciting part about this close-in knife fight attack, is if you lose the wire, you better be ready. Why is she changing depth so much? Is she gonna surface? I don't know. Is she gonna surface? Well, she appears to be surfacing. And we're inside. We're too close. I wanted to use a missile. We're too close. See? Oh, I had to close up on her, didn't I? Oh well. We'll just do the other stupid torpedo trick. And we'll just shoot her and be done. Somebody mentioned in the comments recently that they managed to pull off torpedoing a submarine on the surface. I don't think I've done that yet. Of course, I've been playing for a part of 3 years, and I'm old, and I might be not remembering. But it's one of those things that you just want to do, you know?
Launch transient from Sierra 2.
You just want to do it.
Con sonar, noisemaker, bearing 091.
You no good. Oh, can I steer it in there? Yes, I did.
Sierra 2, last bearing 087. Contact breaking up.
Make depth 4008, dive I.
Want to get underneath this torpedo. that appears to be heading right for us, enabled or not. Maybe a new video thumbnail. And really, there's only one other thing to do here.
Con sonar, switching to active search.
Is there anybody else here?
Passing 300 feet.
Reload that tube. I wanted to shoot that guy with a missile. It's an achievement that's unlocked. Cold Waters needs achievements. It needs stupid tricks. Yeah, well,
Con sonar, switching to passive
there's nobody
search.
else here. We'll just...
Con, torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
Con, dive at 300 feet. Dive by.
Oh Lord, these guys are going to have to be way back there. Something like there before we can safely pull off a go away. And we can leave combat. Alpha and Juliet, congratulations. A bronze star. Man, that's something, huh? Wolves driven off. Enemy at sea replenishment tanker small for romance for rendezvous in the Barents Sea. Momentarily. That means no going home, no getting more toys, but we're okay. I mean, we got a couple of VLS TASMs, we got harpoons if we really get in this fix. We can do this mission. I mean, assuming we don't die, we can do this mission. Run! Crash the front door to the Barents Sea where we normally do. We will find out that Norway's under fire, and we don't care because we know that we know how to win. Alright. Yeah. Up there they are. And we've been intercepted. Well, we're set up. Let's go.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
999 feet. .95 dB is very noisy. Yep, vessels nearby.
Make depth 4-5 feet. Dive
If he's
by.
below the layer, we may not hear him for a while. We're going to go up and sweep the
Con
surface.
sonar, new contact bearing 275. Designated Sierra 2.
Suddenly, bearing 272. Well, let's do this visually.
Upscope. Con, dive at 4-5 feet. Dive by.
Con sonar, regained contact on Sierra 2.
Nothing.
Bearing
Nothing.
272.
Downscope.
Nothing.
Raise the radar mast. Lower the radar
Nothing.
mast.
Okay. So, we got somebody right off the bow. We think really close in. What if we drop below the layer and see if that, if we find them or lose them?
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing 2.
Oh, we got
9. Contact faded.
we got something on Sierra 2 now.
Con, dive at 250.
Not very good, but we got something on them.
Come left to 207 helm.
See if that helps any. Creepy, 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 creepy. Sneaky,
Con,
sneaky,
helm,
sneaky,
steady
sneaky.
course.
All right. We got a read on her. I wonder if we run into another November. Looks like an Alpha. Could be a Victor. Could be a Victor 1. Nope, I don't think it's November. I think we're going to call it a Victor. Lordy. We're going to call it a Victor 2.
Sierra 2 is classified as submerged submarine.
I'd just soon not have this fight, but whatever. He's deep. He's way down there. Let's just continue on this course a little while. We think we're in his baffles. Sierra 1's a mystery. We think we're at his baffles at 16,000, but we are not. He's not 16,000. I just don't believe it. Now this may blow our solution, since something about there being something of a shadow across it, which may be. There we go. And we lost it just as we got it. We lost it. Maybe a shadow. There we go. On the towed array that's happening. Yeah, we got something, but we don't know what he is. Okay, well, we'll just continue that approach.
Con, helm, steady course.
Right, the Victor's really close. Well, not really close, but close. This fellow is very quiet. It does not wish to be discovered, but we are lining up for a beautiful attack here. I think it's a fair assumption that we got two Victors here.
Is classified as submerged submarine.
If we got one shallow, that's why we can't hear him, because he's above that layer. Right, well, we're just going to continue. In fact, we're going to do this way.
2, 5, 6, helm I.
And see about
Come left 2,
closing
3,
up on
9,
Mr. Victor.
Helm I. Con, helm, steady course.
Doesn't look like we're going to. Right off our bow. Fine. And we just slide into his.
6, helm I.
Ah, Lord, we just lose contact so
Con,
quickly.
helm, steady course.
We just slide into his baffles, I hope. Yep, there we go. And no, we're not at 4,000 yards. I just don't believe it.
Come left 2, 2, 4, 4, helm I.
Once again, I think we're
Con,
shadowing.
helm, steady course.
I think we're the hull of the boat's a shadow on the towed array, which you would think the towed array would drop well below that, but I don't know. It could be it's an acoustic thing. You know, it makes sense. It's an acoustic thing. You know, one of those acoustic things. Boy, I gotta tell you guys everything. All right, I want one to go up. I want one to go down, and we're probably going to have to play stupid evasion tricks.
2, 3. Aye, sir. Shoot 2, 1. Aye, sir.
Before it's all said and done. We just watching the fun happen.
patrol, weapon acquired.
Yep, there he goes. I can just see. Now, the quality of the video probably doesn't allow for it, but I can just see a shadow right there.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2, last bearing 252. Contact faded. Con sonar, noisemaker bearing 2,
Yeah,
3, 1.
you think? Let's bring it around.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Light it up. We're going to have to do stupid evasions.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Ping, ping, ping.
Con sonar
Right.
lost contact. Sierra 1, last bearing 2,
Reload.
8. Contact breaking up.
F1. Turn him loose. Reload. Let's get out of here.
Turns 4.
Con sonar, we are cavitating.
Well,
Passing 300 feet.
the evasion game has begun. Only question is going to be whether we
Passing 400 feet.
have to play beats. I'm hoping.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating.
Whoa, we got to watch out.
Passing 600 feet.
Better stop at 900 feet.
Con, helm, steady course.
We better take manual control and make sure we level out
900 feet.
at 900 feet.
Make depth 900 feet. Dive by.
We are not going to have much room here. We are going to be evading. We just don't have the depth here to get below that guy's.
Con, dive
He
at
just might see us.
900 feet.
He
Dive
says
by.
as one eye goes stupid. He just might see us.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Okay. Ain't nothing to do. One, we can take a look at what our torpedo's doing. Oh, he's tracking. He's tracking. I think. I got my finger over the F1 key in case we have to go back when the torpedo evasion. Well, he may be tracking and may be screwed up and just
Maneuvering, making turns.
circling.
40 knots.
He's kind of acting like.
Make depth 850 feet. Dive by.
Oh no. It's come back around pointing toward me, I believe.
Con sonar.
No!
Contact.
Okay, I was
Sierra
really in my
2,
face.
Last bearing 2.
It
7.
was,
Contact breaking up.
but the bad guy was between
Con, dive
us and
at
him. Alright.
850 feet. Dive by. Con, knuckle form.
I think we have successfully evaded. Weapons nearby. Okay, well, we've got enough water underneath the keel to safely hit F9 and run. That wasn't so hard, was it? We're all loaded up. What? What? Oh, he got a second salvo off. Look at that. Somebody did. And we can go. All right. Fine. 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 I know it wasn't my mission target. Whoa. I am diligently chasing our mission target. And I want to catch it before the... I don't know what caught us. Let's go.
Con sonar lost contact.
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
300 feet of water.
Con
That's
sonar
seriously
new contact
yucky.
Bearing 088. Designated Sierra 1.
Make depth 4, 5 feet. Dive by.
All right, let's ease our way up and see if we can figure out what's going on here.
Con, sonar reports ice ahead.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. What is beeping at me? I heard it, but this isn't ice. There's ice ahead of us. And not far ahead of us. Okay.
Come
Cool.
right to 232. Helm aye.
Raise the ESM mast.
It's a submarine.
Lower the ESM mast. Raise the radar mast. Lower the radar mast.
Right. Right. Whatever he is. This is not the droid I was looking for. The submarine caught us. I was trying to ease up on the... Oh man, it would be kind of cool if it was a Sierra, wouldn't it? It might be. I really have to turn over here to... I really
Con
think it's a
sonar
Victor.
Sierra 1 is classified as submerged submarine.
Alright, no ice. We've avoided that problem. He's right behind us. At 6,000 yards.
Come right to 3.
Let's go get him.
6. Helm aye.
Make depth 10.
Let's get away from the ice.
Con, dive at 100 feet. Dive by.
Con. Come left to 349. Helm aye. Con. Helm. Steady course.
Alright, we should close
Con
him
sonar new
slowly.
contact bearing 002.
No kidding. You
Designated
think?
Sierra 2.
I don't know what that is though. Man. It's just a struggle, you know? Some days in cold waters you just can't.
Con sonar
Avoid the
Sierra
blue
2
whales.
is classified as biologic.
Alright, 5.7K.
Come left to 337. Helm aye. Con. Helm. Steady course.
5.4.
Come right to 0.
5.3.
Helm aye.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 2. Last bearing.
Con. Helm.
5.2.
Steady course.
5.1.
Come left to 010. Helm aye. Con. Helm. Steady course.
5.0.
Con sonar regained contact on Sierra 2. Bearing 018.
He's opening the range on us. Well, we're going to have to take a chance here then, aren't we? 89 dB. It's really quiet. We are not in his baffles, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to cut into
Come
his
right
baffles.
to 051. Helm aye.
He
Con.
should have
Helm.
them.
Steady course. Come left to 019.
I say you should
Helm
have them.
aye.
There we go. We found our way into his baffles. So we're going to point ourselves in that direction, and we're going to pick up the pace
Make turns for 2.
and
Con
see
sonar, we are cavitating.
Con
how
helm,
charging
steady
him
course.
works.
Con sonar, no longer cavitating. Con
Rig ship for ultra quiet.
And let's see what that did for us.
Con maneuvering, making turns
That is
for
Sierra
5
3.
knots.
Uh-oh. He just made a bunch of noise. This is really dangerous. Maybe an alpha.
Con sonar.
I'm going to bet alpha.
3,
That can't be
classified
good.
as submerged submarine.
Great. That whole charge at him has just been wasted. No, he seemed to be in both of them in their path. Well, this is
Con sonar, new contact
What?
bearing 016, designated Sierra 4.
Sierra 4 is a submarine. For God's sakes, they're everywhere. I really don't have a good feel for him.
Come right to.
See what happens if we...
2, helm aye.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 4, last bearing 0.
Delightful.
5.
Con helm, steady course.
This is a screwed up mess. He's not at 16,000 yards. Alright, we're going to just continue tracking everybody.
Con sonar, lost contact. Sierra 3, last bearing
Well,
3,
it just breaks
0,
my heart
5.
that we've lost contact with, we're going to call it another
Con
Victor
sonar,
3,
Sierra
or
4
Victor.
is classified as submerged submarine.
What a freaking mess we got here. 300 feet of water, big bad torpedoes.
Come left to 313, helm aye.
There we go. Hold on. $6,000 yards.
Come
In
right to
your
357,
face.
helm aye. Con helm, steady course. Come right to 053, helm aye.
I am dancing trying to...
Come left to 027, helm aye. Con helm, steady course.
He's opening the range again. Lordy! Lordy! I think the AI has figured out my...
Come
he's
left
figured
to
out my...
3,
I managed to turn the video off. Well, I'm back. Then we're going to go... This is just dumb.
Con helm, steady course.
We're in his baffles. Okay, time for stupid submarine tricks. I'm not happy. We're in his baffles, but this guy's going to hear it when we launch this thing. I am not happy. What's the best way? Why don't I thump the microphone a few times? Well, This is just really, really, really dangerous. We got no depth to evade in. We got really dangerous opponents that are thinking, the AI is going, no, I'm not going to let you get within 5,000. A couple of times I was just there and I got greedy and wanted a little bit more, and they opened the range on us. This guy's at 10,000 yards, which is not as scary as this guy at, but we're in his baffles. So we're going to
Shoot 2-3.
bang away a couple of guys just like this.
Aye, sir.
And we may have to do some sudden adjustments as they figure out what's going on. So we're going to try for an off-bearing attack. Okay. Let's run those things out there a ways. Tube 3 is
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
as enabled. Four is enabled. We need to turn away.
230. Helm aye.
Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 4.
Right, that's the shock. All right, we need to get on this guy because
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
his weapons are probably going to be
Fire control, weapon acquired.
pointed
Con, fire control.
at us
Countermeasure
pretty
forward.
seriously.
Con sonar.
He's the
Sierra
guy we're going to have to
4,
start
is
evasion, so we
devastating.
want to get his wire now.
Con, fire control, weapon acquired.
Con sonar lost contact.
Okay.
Sierra 4, last bearing 0.
Reload, reload.
Contact breaking up. Con sonar, launch transient from Sierra 1.
We want to get going.
Come left to 178. Helm aye.
We want to get going, really going. You know, really like going. Let's take it up to 50 feet to give us as much room as possible for evasion if we need it.
Con sonar lost contact. Sierra 1.
Looks
last
like we
bearing
got him.
350. Contact is in the baffles.
Con helm.
And
steady
we are
course.
trying to get out from in front of this guy.
Con, torpedo room, tube 1 ready.
Con, dive.
Before it
at
enables.
0 feet, dive aye.
That was a pretty good attack. Pretty good, pretty good, pretty good. I'm feeling good about it. And I'm feeling good that we may even evade it. Ooh, he points right at us. We just hope that he's outside of his seeker cone, or we're outside of his
Con,
seeker cone.
torpedo room, tube 3 ready.
He certainly is. See why I wanted to get rid of that wire. If he was still alive and knew where we were. These guys are scary because they're coming at us. But we had a bit of a jump on them. Which makes me think, okay, there's that one, there's the other one. They may not be pointed as good as the others. Probably not. Yeah. I think we have effectively evaded.
Making turns for 40 knots.
She gets to 40 knots, but it takes her a little while, doesn't it? Okay, weapons nearby. What am I hearing? Well, we're heading for the ice.
100 feet, dive by.
Come right to.
Did I hear a
232
whale? Yeah,
Helm
that's what I
I.
was hearing. There's a whale nearby. Look at her heel over as she turns. That's beautiful. Still weapons nearby.
Con, helm, steady course.
Still weapons nearby. Well, where are these nearby weapons? All right. Under the ice. Lordy, do we ever get rid of weapons?
Come left to 140 Helm I.
Make depth 150 feet, dive by.
Out from under the ice again.
Con, dive at 150 feet, dive by.
It was in November. And it escaped! Okay. I don't know how long we've been playing. I know one thing. I'm a little bit worn down. I'm sure we're into 40-something, maybe 50 minutes. We may be able to grab that surface contact before the sub gets us. We may have another submerged fight. I don't know. But we're going to make it come back next week. Or in this case, come back Saturday. And we'll find out because I need a cup of coffee. And I've got some other work to do. So, there you go, cliffhanger. As always, I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you again real soon. Hey, thanks for watching. If you click on that picture of Very Young Waz, you'll be subscribed so you'll never miss another video. Then click on that bell notification button, and please share and comment. See you again soon.